we can gain some appreciation of what the design will look like by swinging to a layout sheet. And here we are. This now simulates the white background of the printed sheet. And you might be able to notice as we zoom in here, see how our symbol for our juniper is rather greyed out. In some instances, that sort of feature is desirable, but not here. Let's go back to the model. What we can do is select that symbol for the juniper. That one missed, so I'll zoom in a little, and I've picked it. Now I can right-click and edit the block, and I can have a look at everything on the block. And you can see here its colour is by layer. Well, I could change that to by block if I wanted, or go and change the colour of the actual layer. And now when I close the block editor and go back into the sheet, can you see now we can see that block? But it looks rather coarse there. In other words, it's been drawn with a heavy pen. If I go LA for layer, what I can do is select, in fact, all of the layers through there and assign a 0.0 millimeter, in other words, a very fine pen. So I'll just grab all of the layers from there up to there, and we've assigned those a very fine pen. So now when we go into the sheet, you can see it's being drawn with a very fine pen, and we can play with that. And you need to, according to the size sheet that you're going to plot on. But I digress a little. So now our drawing's looking the way we want it. It's time to tag our plants. What we can do is click on our gCADPlus menu, and we can say we're going to set data to plant. So if we pick this one, up pops our plant list, and we'd assign that to the bachelor, and we'll OK that. And as we work down through here, this symbol is going to be the Japanese maple, which is Acer palmatum, and this one here will be an azalea, and you'll need to assign one of these, don't need to go through all of them. This one here is our ginkgo, and that's now been assigned, and our juniper is this one here, there, and we're done. So I can right click to escape from there. I have a tool now to say show me all the symbols that have got names, and as I look through here I'm just making sure that I haven't missed any, and I haven't. So the next step is to say format text styles, and I might want to create my own text style or change the standard text style to give me a different font. See, that looks like rather a CAD-like font, or doesn't have a great deal of impact. So what we'll do is scroll down here, we'll find this one city blueprint, which gives you sort of hand lettering font. So I'll OK that. So now it's time to draw our plant schedule. So it's draw the plant schedule. So I indicate a rectangle. The schedule will be drawn within this box, and it will be drawn in the font that we've just used, and it's counted up the number of instances of the Japanese maple and so on. Now, that's normally a very tedious thing, so we can print that out on whichever page we want. So if we go here, and scroll out a little, the beginnings of that schedule are already there. To see it on that sheet, it's just a matter of selecting, and then right click, activate the viewport, and just move it so that our viewport covers everything, and then display it on the layout, and then deactivate the viewport. So can you see, here's our design taking shape over there. A plant schedule's already done. This looks a little coarse, but trust me, it will print out beautifully. Numbers of plants have been calculated and assigned to symbols all quite automatically. So I hope that gives you a reasonable idea of the mechanisms that you use to create designs.